Hi guys, so what we're about to do is we're gonna go ahead and paint the crib, and I'm painting it white because as you see, it's a lot of white baseboards and different things going on with this room, and brown is just not gonna do it for me. I painted this room months ago and it's like a neutral, can you see that color? All right. But anywho, white would look better, so that's what we're doing today. So I'm probably gonna speed this up a bit, but I know I'm gonna have to do a couple coats in order to get this white, but I just want to take you guys along with me while I'm doing it. First thing first, you wanna pour some paint. Okay, that's enough. That is enough. Put that up. Got my brushes from Walmart.
So guys, I am so glad that today, after the water birth class, it really started to get me more motivated to go ahead and start getting the baby girl's room together, because I haven't entered the actual nesting phase yet. I don't feel my body, getting that rush to go ahead and get everything done. And I'm the type of person where when I get things done, I get it done. And I don't need months in advance to do it. But the most important thing is starting. And I figured once I actually painted the crib, it would get me more excited to do everything else. For the month of March, I'm challenging myself to do a lot of things, like get my 2-year-old son get him more on a schedule, get him officially more potty trained, and just getting things in order as far as from top to bottom, staying on top of my schoolwork, staying on top of housework, just getting everything in order. A couple of days before this, I found myself experiencing a lot of anxiety due to being overwhelmed, and I had to just, to be honest with y'all, rest for 2 days, because sometimes when I get overwhelmed, my anxiety can take me to a place just from looking all around me and seeing all of the things that I have to do. It can get overwhelming, and that can also lead into depression. So I'm so glad that my husband did notice that I was, seeping into a dark place, and he did help me out a little bit with some chores around the house, which I'm so grateful for. Fasting and praying really, really works as far as you and your spouse. So I'm glad that I am coming out of that. But painting is one thing that does really relax my mind and brings me a lot of peace and joy. I really do enjoy painting. So, guys, talk to me in the comments as far as the expectant moms who are about to have a baby. Tell me, when is your due date? Have you started on the baby's nursery? Have you did your registry? Have you started to figure out what you will need to pack in your bag for birth? Have you figured out a baby's name? Talk to me in the comments and just let me know what's going on with you. How's your mental health? How have you been feeling? Will this be your first child? Will this be your second child? Will this be your third child? So it's just so important for us moms to understand that carrying a baby is a lot in itself. And as a wife, as a mom, as a sister, as those of us who work, those of us who are in school, it can be a lot. And you have to make sure you listen to your body. And when your body tells you need to lay down, you just need to lay down, because when your mind is overwhelmed and you're mentally not feeling well, that also affects your physical body. So for me, when I'm mentally not feeling well, my whole body doesn't feel well. On top of in the third trimester, your body is just tired. Like, you find yourself being just extremely out of breath and tired just from doing daily tasks like washing the dishes. So don't overwhelm yourself feeling like you got to do this, you got to do that. Some things just have to wait. Sometimes dishes have to sit. Sometimes clothes have to wait to be folded. You need to make sure throughout your pregnancy that you're not putting a lot of unnecessary stress on your body, and really communicate, try your best to communicate with your spouse and explain to them what's going on with you throughout this process, especially if you're somebody like me who wears multiple hats and have a ton of things on their plate. But I can't stress enough how important it is to take care of your mental health. You know, in this community as a people, we don't like to talk about mental health. We don't like to talk about anxiety. We don't like to talk about depression. And we look at those who do experience those things as if they're a nutcase or if something is wrong with them. But the reality is, everybody, all of us as a nation of people, have experienced mental battles that we go through. Everybody's been through different traumas that cause them to have different triggers. Different things trigger anxiety for different people. So the more we talk about it, the more it will become more normal, and the more we won't look at our brothers and sisters like something is wrong with them, and the more we'll understand how to help our brothers and sisters when they're in this space, how to properly hold space for the person sitting next to you. So guys, I just wanted to share that with you all, and I'll dig deeper into mental health as I go into March and upload more nutritional videos helping you guys out and show you how, you know, certain foods can actually help your spirit vibrate high, and some foods can actually make your spirit vibrate low. Like for me, when I started to go plant-based, I cut out a lot of foods because certain foods made me more depressed, made me have more anxiety. Food not only affects your health, not only affects, you know, the way, how much energy you have, it affects the way that you feel. You ever notice that when you eat a lot of heavy foods, you feel tired afterwards, versus eating more greens, more juices, more fruits and vegetables, you do tend to have more energy. So guys, I'll talk to you guys in the next video, okay? So guys, what you're viewing right here is the second coat. The very next day, I went ahead and painted over the entire crib again, and what you're looking at is the finished product of the crib, and I can say that I am satisfied. I think I did a very good job. Now I'm gonna go and do some more customizing to this crib and add some more things to it to make it pop more, but I will show that in the next video. Thank you guys so much for tuning in. Thank you guys so much for subscribing. Don't forget to share it, like it, and all of that good stuff, to share it with your friends. And I hope this motivates you to go ahead and do something to start the prep for your new prince or princess. Peace and blessings.